Hello and welcome back to Operation Crypto. Today we'll be taking a look into Pivx, taking a look at some of the basic fundamentals of a project, and then have a look into some chart analysis and see what can potentially happen in the future. So if you are interested in that, please make sure you like the video, subscribe to my channel, and let's crack on. So let's begin on the Pivx website and go to the What is Pivx section. Here we can get a good rundown of what they're actually trying to achieve and what their mission is. So Pivx is a proof of stake coin, a form of digital online money using blockchain technology that can easily be transferred all around the world in a blink of an eye, with nearly non-existent transaction fees, with market-leading security and privacy. So proof of stake, if you are unaware of what that is the ability to lock a certain amount of your coins that you hold on the blockchain, and then for doing that you get rewarded by an ROI. So I'm not sure what it is currently, but we will take a look into that and see what you can get for your money if you do hold your Pivx in proof of stake. So it was launched on the 31st of January 2016. That's quite good. It's been going now, 4 years. So any project that has been around for that amount of time, you know it's meaning well and doing good. Block time, this is going into just a little bit of a technical part, is 60 seconds with a block size of 2 MB. And the total supply of the coin to current date is 55 million, with a circulating supply of just short of 30 million. We will have a look at coin market cap after this and go into depth about what the actual stats are. There is saying it's currently less because this is due to Masternode collateral, so as well, that's another feature. Pivx does have Masternodes available on the network. Being locked into escrow, as well as any staking wallets holding Pivx off exchanges. There we say the transaction fee, as it said at the beginning, is very minimal, and that's a very low amount for a transaction. It's a lot less than what banks are doing now at the minute, aren't they? So Pivx is a multifaceted, community-centric endeavour in the blockchain tech and cryptocurrency realms. Pivx is the fastest and lowest cost privacy focused digital currency, using a proof of stake consensus system algorithm, allowing all owners of Pivx to participate in earning block rewards while securing the network with full nodes. So that's what Masternodes and proof of stake does. If you lock your coins into those two systems, then you are available to earn rewards for basically holding your coins, and at the same time that acts as a layer of security for the blockchain network, and it helps to prevent against things like attacks and malicious viruses, etc. If we just take a brief look at the roadmap, we can see a lot of things that they have achieved already. I'm not going to go into depth on that because there's quite a lot, and I just want to run over the basics of a project. But if we just have a look at what's going on in the future, so Pivx will be adding bulletproofs to their blockchain. So Pivx has already pioneered privacy in proof of stake, and a continued development of efficiency, security, decentralization, and ease of use. Builders work with bulletproofs will mean that individuals' privacy within cryptocurrency will be greatly enhanced. Bulletproofs is what I believe Monero made, but I'm taking it they've made their own version from scratch. Piv for mobile, for wallets, so another first for cryptocurrency and light wallets, so that gives you privacy on the go. And then in wallet proposals tab, users will be able to easily perform all Pivx governance functions from within the Qt's wallet graphic interface. There will be no need to access websites or vote from the debug console. That's a good point there. That could be quite a cool feature, because nowadays a lot of people are on their phones, and if you can do everything from your phone, then that'll just make everything a lot easier. It's quite an extensive roadmap this. So in wallet voting tab, elastic block sizes, so that means block sizes adjust on demand to ensure that faster transactions are available even during peak periods and network attacks. Pivx will be stable to scale alongside mass consumer adoption. That's quite a cool feature as well. If you can get the block size to adjust, good luck to them doing that, because that'll take quite a bit of time, I think. And community designed governance, I'm not going to run through this. This roadmap is massive, and you can see they have huge plans, and they might as well have that there in place so that they've got goals to achieve. As I said at the beginning of the video, Masternodes are available on the Pivx blockchain, so let's have a look. Required coins for Masternodes, so you need to have 10,000 Pivx coins locked away to be able to run a Masternode. To get 10,000 Pivx, you currently need to spend $3,139, and for that, an ROI of an annual percent is 9.16%. If you scroll up there, you can see the income that you will get. So if you're holding that on a yearly income, you will get $287, and then you have the monthly, weekly and daily income further down there. And then scrolling down, you can see, is it down here? No, it's at the top. Current active Masternodes is 1,672 Masternodes, so it is showing that there's a fair few people that are still running Masternodes and getting them rewards. Plus you have the capability to stake your Pivx, and the ROI is not much different to Masternodes. It is 8.88%, so if you're staking 10,000 Pivx, you will get a yearly income of around $279 at current prices, and that works out to be 888 Pivx. Moving over to CoinMarketCap, we can see some of the basic stats. Circulating supply, I believe that's wrong because on the Pivx website it did say around 62 million, so yeah, that needs to be updated. Market cap currently is $16.7 million, with a current rank of 179 out of all cryptocurrencies, and at today's price we are just under 30 cents a coin. If we scroll down further on, we can see the all-time high, what I'm interested in. So January 2018, that is towards the end of the mega bull run we had from around November 2017 to January, and that's when most of the coins hit their all-time high. So $9.20 down to what are we now at, just 30 cents. That's a fair old rise you've got to get back into their all-time highs. So let's see what comes, and let's check out what's going on my charts. So let's finish off by taking a look at the charts. Here I'm using Pivx against US dollar. This is the chart that's used on Bittrex. There's a Binance one against US dollar on TradingView, but it doesn't go back quite as far as this one. And on this chart we can see that crazy run that we had in, let's say, when do we begin? Beginning of December 2017. Let's have a look at what price we had. So we'll take, where's beginning of December? We'll take that wick there, and then we shot up and wrong one. If we go into price range, take that wick there. So that was a massive rise. We shot up 424%, and that flew in, man, ever since then. Pretty much every chart in crypto since, if the coins have been around since 2017, we saw this mega pump, and then it has been a constant decline ever since. We did get some rise last year around March, April, May time, and we shot up in Bitcoin, but it doesn't look like Pivx seems to follow that. So what we want to do now is try and get some market structure on here. So let's zoom in a little bit, and when does that go back to? A bit too far really. So yeah, we'll take that now. That goes back to April last year, so that gives us plenty of information there. And let's draw some support and resistance levels on here. So as you can see, let's have a look. That seems to be a bit of a level there. Let's move it up a little bit. So it acted as support there, it broke through, and it acted as resistance, nearly at it there again. And then it turned back to resistance, and then here it was resistance, and it's just broke through recently. If we clone that and add another level on, just scroll that down. I am on the daily chart here. This is one that I prefer to use. You can see there's a massive level there that is acting as resistance. It's not really broke. It has broke through it much, but on a wick down, as it was resistance, support. That just gives a little bit of market structure and see where we can potentially go. What I want to do is now look for some entry points. So if we take the Fibonacci, it gives you best level of retracement. So we'll use that last wick around there, and we'll drop that 0.5 level on that wick that we had. So here are some key levels. I do not believe we will ever break through this level, it's acted as too much of a support over it last year, and it has only wicked down. I mean, you could potentially put some orders in below resist support and hope that it wicks down like it has this time, but I can't see it happening, to be honest. What I can see happening though is, in my opinion, Bitcoin's going to drop further. We've been hovering around 9k for a while, and I just think with everything that's going on at current times with COVID-19 and American Federal Reserve printing off dollars left, right and centre, I think we're going to get a big market downward pressure coming up soon. So I think Bitcoin will follow, and I think Bitcoin's going to go down into some crazy low level. He's talking 5-6k maybe, and if it does, other coins will follow. So what I'm going to do is potentially say you could have some levels down here around 20 cent. 23 cent would be a great, to be honest, any of these levels here would be great buys as an investment for the future. If you're not worried about current price action, then any of these levels would be great to buy, because we know where it's been up to $9 before, and I do think that going forward in the future, a lot of these projects, especially ones that are constantly working, as you see with the roadmap, Pivx are working constantly and they are achieving goals, so that is a great thing to see. And who knows, imagine breaking $9 all-time high again from current prices. But I'm going to keep my eye around this level of a 0.382 fib level, and if it comes down here, I'm going to buy some. I'm not currently holding, but I am interested if I can get back in down here. This is, if you look at this, it's just been constantly going up, and we're going to break through it at some point, and it is going to come down. So that is my thoughts on it. That is just some of the basic fundamentals of Pivx, and just some market analysis there where you could potentially buy in. I'm not going to give you a prediction for the future, but I do think that all-time highs will be hit. So you could say we're going to beat $9, and it's not a matter of time, it's just when is it going to happen. And I think next 2 to 3 years we could be very surprised with this project, along with a lot of others. So that will do it for today's video. Thank you very much for listening. I hope you found a little bit out about Pivx. Please make sure you like the video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll definitely be doing more videos in the future. I'll catch you later.